What's going on, y'all? Gonzo's Convos. We are on to the another episode of season 7. Y'all go ahead and introduce yourselves.
Ladies first, please.
All right, so I'm Asher. I'm here in Orlando, and that's pretty much it. What do you want me to say as far as my introduction?
Just like what you do, like what you like to do. Just
Well, I mean, I like to
go.
smoke. Like that's definitely what I like to do. I mean, I'm just like a really laid back person. I like to talk. This is like a new thing for me since you reached out to me, and I was like, all right, this is cool. I'll be down. So this is like a first time for everything. So I'm
Okay.
just
Oh yeah.
open.
Oh yeah. I go ahead, my boy.
All right, my name is Jordan. I am a 30 plus. I'm in that 30 age bracket now. Woohoo! Not really. Um, I'm a laid back guy. I'm into
Got
race
there.
cars, planes. I like guns, military background. Been in for a long time. One of the older cats now. Really, I just like to go out and have fun and make sure that my people are having fun too. I try to go out with people and bring people out, try to break people out of their shell, get them to be more
Mhm.
social because this is the world that we live in. It seems is becoming very closed shell turtle, and I want to break that. I want to break that. I want to make sure that people are out there interacting with the world because there's so much world to go see, but we want to just sit in. Not that it's a bad thing, but we just want to sit in our bed under the covers, watch TV, and then complain about, oh, I'm so bored. Well, walk out your front door. Let's do it. Come on.
Okay. I definitely agree with that. I definitely think, but it's gonna take a group of us. You know what I'm saying? That's gonna
Yeah,
take a big
it's.
group to really make a change. I feel like it's gonna take a big.
Mm-hmm.
So like when you bring that up with this generation, right? Like what do you see as bad in the generation?
I see that as somebody that grew up in when social media started in
Right.
the late 2000s, 2010s, it started becoming popular, nationalized, internationalized. I've seen the trend of everybody wanting to go out and have fun and experience life to now everybody's like, ooh, I'm terribly scared or my social anxiety doesn't let me go out into big crowds and big places and stuff like that. And I can understand that. Social anxiety is a real thing that does need to be addressed. And I do believe that COVID had a lot to do with that. It
Oh
scared
yeah,
people societally into, oh my
I
God, I
think
don't want to
COVID.
be around people at all. I don't want to get sick. One, I don't want to get sick. Two, I don't want to be around people who are sick. And three, I just don't want to put myself at risk, which
I just
is,
think I just think COVID in general fucked everything up.
yeah,
Like it gave people depression. It gave people fucking
COVID
PTSD and shit. And
reset
so now, like it gave
society.
COVID gave people it fucked things up for
Yeah,
sure.
COVID completely. In fact, I
Um,
was deployed
I joined during
overseas when
COVID.
COVID happened.
I joined the military when COVID happened, 2020, man.
Yeah, man.
You know what I'm saying? And then I got out, and then now I'm here. But yeah, 2020 COVID. Like imagine going through like the training with the mask on, and like they make you keep that shit above. Like
Yeah, they weren't playing with us on deployment
that shit
either.
sucked. That shit sucked.
And it was so weird because us on deployment, we were watching because we were in Europe deployed helping, our European counterparts, but
Yeah.
we were literally watching the planet go through this insane change, and especially watching it back home, your friends on social media posting, just the news, you're watching that through your phone happen,
Yeah, yeah,
and you can't do anything about it. You're not there with your family. You can't protect your family. You're just got to be, hey, babe, and you and the kids be careful. I can't do anything about it.
right.
So
It's
that I know that was terribly scary for people. Terribly scary.
it was shitty. It was definitely shitty. But Astrid, what about you though? Like, How do you feel
Okay,
about
so I
this
have like a quick
generation?
question. So you can hear me now.
Um.
She definitely broke up.
Oh,
Oh,
here
we
we go.
lost her.
Okay, am I back now?
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know what
Can you see
happened.
me? I okay,
Yes,
okay,
yes.
okay. All right, so everybody's like 30, I'm guessing, right?
No, fuck
33.
no. You think I'm
No, no,
30?
him.
I'm
Damn,
30,
damn.
but I'm 30 though. That's what I'm saying. So I'm just like,
Wait,
okay,
hold
I'm
on. Do I
30.
look? Oh no, 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 no,
But
no,
you
No,
no.
don't
you
look
don't look
30 though.
30, bro.
You
Like,
don't look
you
30, but I
still
wanted to
give me
see like
Y'all
what
scaring
is
the
the
25.
fuck out
age
of me right
group.
now.
No,
Y'all
I
scaring the hell out
didn't.
of
No,
me.
no, no. I just wanted before I said what I said, because like how old are you?
I'm 23.
Oh, you're
Oh
young.
well,
So,
Okay.
you're
So then,
10 years
okay,
younger than me.
that's
Wow.
okay. So
so
that's what I'm gonna say then. All right. So you
I
gotta
wanna
think.
still look 18. Do I look 18?
Yes, you do. You look young. Like, okay. So the point I'm trying to make is that you have your generation, because that would be your generation who, like, you. I'm pretty sure when you were like fresh out of high school or around that time, that's when COVID started happening, right?
Yeah. Well, that was at the peak.
Okay.
It was at the
Okay.
peak
So
of COVID. Yeah.
when you were in high school,
Pretty much. 2020 was like the start and the peak,
okay.
I think, because people were freaked the fuck
Okay. So
out.
Like
then,
I work right now at my job with a guy that just turned 19. So he went into high school when COVID was going
Yeah,
on.
I
And I
was
was like,
leaving. I was getting out. Yeah. So
okay, so then there are people who like never even knew what life like. Well, I mean, adult life. Like, okay, I can remember being able to go places and do things, and people are a little bit more like not, I guess, not social anxiety like you were saying. But then there are people who literally spent majority of their high school, like the person you mentioned, and a little bit of their adult life in
that shit
isolation. So they learn
sucked.
how to do stuff by
yeah,
I didn't.
themselves.
that's
This became like a thing. Everybody's streaming with each other to talk to each other. Now there's no more person interaction. We're not linking up anymore. Then came the picking up your food. So like everything's just, we don't have to interact face to face anymore for me to interact with you. But then there's also you're missing that personal connection, because when you finally meet people face to face, you don't really notice their mannerisms, or you don't really notice the things that they do in real life as opposed to what you see on the camera. Like everything looks great
hmm
right now, but you don't really know outside the
correct.
camera, dude.
I feel like it fucked up people's social skills for sure though.
It definitely did. Definitely.
You know what I'm saying? Like especially with relationships, which we are definitely gonna talk about how relationships are in this
Yeah.
day and age, because we can all probably agree that it's fucked up, right? I personally think it's like I'm gonna tell you this. I'm married, right? I'm married, happily married, but it was I didn't see that coming. Like I didn't think that it was ever gonna happen. I didn't expect it, not one. Cause I was like, bro, like there's no chance. I thought like every female out there wanted to just fuck and that was it, which I was cool with. But
That's like so not true.
it
No,
was the
it's
ones I
That's
was
so
meeting.
not true.
I'm gonna clarify. It was the ones I
I'm gonna
was
say,
hanging
yep,
out
take
with.
your
One,
accountability. Take your
and
accountability.
I did. It was the ones I was hanging out with. So
Yeah, if it's
it
anything,
is
it's the
what it
other
is.
way around. Girls are always trying to be in a relationship. That's where the word or the phrase "what are we" came from, because girls always wanted to be in a relationship. That's what they're forcing down everybody. All the guys' throats. We're gonna be together. So like I don't know, but that could change. I think like it's a good thing talking to you. It's a big gap. It's like nah, I did it for you. It's so different.
I think I think the mic's messed up a little bit.
Yeah, maybe there's your signal. I can't tell.
I thought that was just me. My fault. Huh. Yeah, damn it. I don't know
Damn it,
what happened to her
we
mic,
lost
bro.
her again. Like she got some headphones.
Was it the headphones? I don't know what it was.
No, I'm saying like that's why I have mine on too. I'm always sounding clear.
I don't even have mine on. Shit. But social skills are fucked, bro. That's the problem.
Yeah, man. It's
Our social skills are fucked. And
like
like when it comes to relationships, like I feel like for one, the communication's off. Like when you
period.
really look at it and you really think about it, like communication and all that shit, like no one really puts the effort into the one important thing, which is communication.
Correct. Because to
That's why
even
there's
have a
assumptions.
friendship
That's why
relationship, you need communication.
that's why there's assumptions, which leads to more arguments, which leads to a lot of bullshit, which leads to divorces. It's a domino
I like
effect.
the way you said divorces. And I like the
I'm telling you, like the thing is, people should marry not to get divorced. Yet
correct.
there's a lot of people divorcing.
Can
So
you guys see me
It's
now?
the yeah, we got you.
yeah.
We
I can
had
hear
you
you.
before. It's just like every couple of minutes it would start to break up and stuff.
It was the mic. I don't know if it was the mic or I don't know what it was, but yeah, I don't know. But what were you saying though? I don't know if you remember what you were saying.
Right. I was like, oh no, because I heard the static and I was like, maybe I need to move to like my best spot ever, which is my car. But it's like, well, what was I talking about? Because I'm like,
Oh no.
It was
I'm
the like
sorry.
the social anxiety stuff,
No, no, we're
and
talking about like with the
now the
relationship
no,
part.
you're
relate.
talking
That's
about being married. I think you're talking
yeah,
about being
that's what it
married and
was. Yeah,
stuff,
yeah.
and how
Yeah,
girls
I'm
and how
surprised I'm married. Like I'm surprised like
yeah.
I accomplished marriage. You know what I'm saying? Because I did not expect it. It was
And
something
that's
hard
what's
to
gonna happen.
expect. Something
Okay,
very.
so
Oh, my boy Cam's in. Here we go.
What's good? What's good?
Hell, Go
Yo.
ahead. Introduce yourself, bro.
What's up,
Well,
man? I'm Cam.
mm,
Shit.
we're talking about relationships right now.
Man, let's do it.
So, I was talking about how I'm surprised that I'm even married. Like, I'm surprised I accomplished marriage in this day and age because,
Nigga, when you
god
get
damn,
married?
it was a wild fucking ride, huh?
When you get married?
What'd you
You
give
didn't
me?
know that?
No, I didn't know that. Let's talk about that. When did you
I
get married?
mentioned it like 3 times to you.
I'll probably jump. I'll probably jump.
Damn.
You was zooted. That's what it was. The motherfucker was zooted.
He was on one.
Mm-mm-mm. Anyway, I got married in El Paso when I was at Fort Bliss. Still, I was still in the military.
So your ass been
That's what I
married.
was about to say. I was gonna ask if you were still in the military when you got married. I was gonna
Yeah,
ask
yeah,
you.
yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, yeah, yeah. She stayed in like the barracks behind or in front of me. So
Okay. Okay. Yeah, that's what I was gonna say.
we
So
linked
what
up
I've
from there.
heard, because I was never in the military, but I've seen like people when they go to the military, they go and they meet the love of their life, and then they kind of just get married. That's all my military friends. So when you're saying like, oh, I can't believe I got married, in my mind, I'm like, but you went to the military, like that's what they do. They end up getting
It's
married. So
Well,
divorce rate in the military is
well,
very high, but
that too.
Me and Gonzo met some people in basic that got married and they still married. Well, a couple of them still married. A lot of them
basic
got divorced.
training
a
wife.
lot of them got kids.
Yeah, basic training, bro.
Or think. Anyway,
Ortiz got married to what's her
yeah,
name? Dorothy?
Duarte,
Dorothy, yeah.
Duarte, yeah.
Duarte.
Or if you're Puerto Rican, you would say Duarte,
See,
Ooh.
right?
see.
Am I right about that?
I don't know.
Not you,
Black
Miles.
shit.
Miles.
You right about that.
Because
Duarte.
Miles is
Duarte.
Miles, you're half Puerto Rican, right?
For
No,
real?
like a third.
I thought you were half this whole time.
No, fool. My dad is from Atlanta, and my mom is from Kingston, but she's like Puerto Rican and Jamaican. So I'm like a
Oh, okay.
third.
Yeah.
It's like that.
Oh,
Okay, half of you is this, but then the other half of you is split into halves. So I guess
so
25%,
it's
but
like
like not.
quarters.
Yeah,
I
yeah.
don't
Yeah.
It's like quarters, but thirds. It's somewhere around there.
It's
know. What the fuck? That's complicated. That sounds like
Fractions,
some
bro.
23 and
Fractions.
me bullshit.
Fractions,
Anyway,
bro. I ain't.
Asher, what about you? Are you mixed with anything?
Oh, I'm Bahamian and Jamaican. So my mom's from Jamaica and my dad's from the Bahamas. I was born here
Hey,
though. So
okay.
yeah, I was born here.
Wait, can you tell me what those flags behind me are? I'm sorry,
That
in my
looks
head.
like it looks is wait, this is not your nationality or those flags are your nationality? Is that like
Those,
a
those two are my nationalities. Or yeah, yeah.
can you give me like a multiple choice?
Are you
I
serious?
got you. I got you.
Are
I
you
got you.
serious?
I got her.
Are you dead
I feel
No,
ass?
like
I
I
got her.
know,
I
but I
got her.
don't
I
want to
got
be
her. I
wrong. I
got her.
hate
I
being
got her.
wrong.
I
I'm
got
so
her.
Oh wait,
I
we're
got
competitive.
her.
gonna start one by one. How about this one right here? We're gonna start with this one. What
All
flag is
right,
this
so
one
what's
right
my
here?
options? Give me
She
list my
better know
options.
that one. She better know that
You
one.
need a
You
All right.
gotta know that
why
I
do you
one.
need
got you. I got you. I
options?
got you. You got
Wait,
Italy,
is it I thought Italy, I
France,
think it's
Is
not
it what?
France.
Italy, France, Germany, Ethiopia, Mexico, Canada. Give
I'm
me
Bro,
one
I'm
that's too
kind of
many
more.
torn.
options for her. She's gonna get it wrong. Say
Damn,
it.
my bad.
I feel like it's Italy, but I feel like it's not. Is it
I mean,
Mexican?
look. I'm not gonna
I
be
don't know.
mad at you because it kind of is the Italian flag, but here's the difference. Italy doesn't have that eagle and the snake in the middle.
That's why I was confused. I'm like, it looks like that, but it's not
That's why I
though.
gave that to her to try to jog her
So
brain. It's
what do
like,
you
Okay,
okay, you're
so
in the realm.
then what were the other three? If it's not Italy, it's not France.
why would it be France?
It's not France. I'm saying I know it's not France,
I was
dude.
just throwing
So
tricolores in there.
yeah, he did. Like, I'm trying
Tricolores.
to think out the cross. We're crossing out the process of elimination.
All
So
right.
what were
So
the
you
other
said
Why are
it's
we
five?
not.
The
doing
other three.
process of it's literally connected. Like that's the biggest hint I gave you right there. It's
Yeah, so
literally connected with
if
that.
you know Italian, then you know
What
they
was the other
sound alike.
option?
The languages
Yo,
sound
The
alike.
other options
yo.
were what
Yeah,
did
I
I
was gonna say
say?
what were my other options.
France, Germany, and Mexico, and I think Canada.
Definitely wasn't Canada. I mean, are they
All
close
right.
to each other?
She said I'm definitely not Canadian. No, I'm definitely
Because
not.
Hey, come on, E.
I'm not trying to base it
We're gonna
off
go
of like what you look.
snowmobiling,
I'm just
E.
trying to base it off the flag. I don't know flags, but okay, so it's not Germany? So it's not Germany. That has
Okay. All
army
right.
in
You down
Africa.
too?
Do I do I look German?
No, that was see, you're trying to base it off what you look like. If I don't put what you look like on there,
You
Bro's
it's
gotta.
just based
Those
off
are
the flag.
context clues.
Bro's out here playing Kanye's new song in
What
the
I look like is
background.
context clues. So
So it was like
Come on, you got it.
bro.
I believe in you. Come on.
So
Just
wait,
start giving
you
her
said it was
hints.
like Mexican, right? Like or no?
There you go. There you go. There you go.
Shorty's lit. Let's go.
There we
Oh my
go.
god. Okay,
Hell
so then the
yeah.
other one. Okay, the other one is that like Japanese?
Hold
There
on.
we
Let me.
Off the first
go.
rip. Let's
No,
go.
Take another
I
hit.
told
I ain't gonna
you.
lie. I can't
Get
even see that
get.
one though.
You can't
All,
see that one?
all you
you're
need to
I mean,
see is the red and
I
the
already
white.
knew that you
Mexican.
were, but
Huh?
I couldn't see the flag. I said I already knew that you were. I just couldn't see the flag.
Okay.
Oh yeah.
Okay, so
And
how did
then
your parents meet?
Hold on.
my
Yeah.
dad was military and my mom was working at the
Oh,
gym.
Hold on.
oh wow.
I'll be
Okay.
right back.
And it was actually at Fort Bragg.
Okay.
Brad, goddamn.
What's
So
up?
yeah. Yeah,
Bro, I
yeah,
never
yeah.
wanted to go to that place. I hate that place so
No,
bad.
no, no, no,
I'm
no.
glad
That
I
place
didn't
I
go.
heard is shitty.
They was
And
about
I
to
heard
send me there.
Fayetteville gets active. Fayetteville is active.
They were
So
about to send me there, but I dropped airborne.
damn. Damn.
I ain't trying to go to that place, bro.
But anyway, Asher, I'm proud of you. You guessed him. I'm proud of you. I don't know where you got France from
No,
at
he
first.
gave France as an option, and I'm like, why is he giving France? France has
I
He was
gave
Italy.
just giving
France.
you options. Like he was like, you better
Here's what
pick
I was
right.
doing. I was throwing the three colores out there. Three
If you
colors.
didn't say
Okay.
Italy, I would
Easy.
have got around the first try.
You know,
I feel like
some people do think I'm Italian. Like I have a mix of Italian.
I'm not gonna lie, bro. You could pass as Italian though.
I can
Yeah,
pass as a
you.
lot of different fucking things, which is what I realized
You look
being
like a bunch
mixed.
of motherfuckers from Italy that I know.
That's what
Yeah,
I'm
yeah.
saying. Like I'm saying, like
Oh, here we
I'm
got
mixed,
Ronnie
so I
from
can
Jersey
look like a
Shore out
bunch of
here.
different. I could pass in Middle East. I could pass in Mexico. Obviously, I could pass in Puerto Rico.
Good
I
pass the Middle Eastern.
I can't pass to Asia though. It's obvious I'm not Asian. You
Yeah,
know,
no, no,
like I have it
you're
in the
not pulling
blood,
that
but
off. You're not pulling that
but
off.
no. Anyway, back to the relationships though. Astra, how do you feel about relationships? Because
what?
we didn't hear you when you.
I mean, I guess like relationships today, I do feel like maybe it's better to just maybe date somebody for a while, for a couple months, because you really don't know what you're about to get. There's too many things, there's too many situations, there's too many variables, too many people have too many options, social media, like so I
But
feel like, if you get to know somebody, you gotta date
There's
for a
there's a
while.
saying that I've heard and listened to that that you need to date somebody before you even consider like messing around, talking, whatever, for at least 8 months, because
before,
your average person puts on a facade of who they are for the first 7 months of the relationship,
so true, so true. Even
and you
you
do
like
not need to fall
you
in
all
love
do
with
it
the
too. We
facade.
all do it. We all do it
Everybody
too.
does it. Everybody does it. Period. Even if
You
you don't
know, but
realize you do it,
I mean,
you're
it's just
doing
but
it.
like I think the thing is with it. I feel like I don't think a lot of people just try to do it.
Yeah.
I think it's just a like a getting to feel somebody out type thing.
Yep, it's that. It's, oh, I want them to like me, so maybe I should step up this
Do certain
specific
shit, yeah.
characteristic. Yeah.
okay, but what about sorry? What about like the pettiness and shit in people? Like we all know what we're talking about. Like when we're like really
Pettiness?
we're feeling. Let's say like I'm feeling somebody. I'm feeling the female, right? But she's not really like she's giving the attention back, but not really giving it. If that makes sense.
Like,
Because with communication, people be afraid to communicate with people. It's
I was
like
just saying that, right? Yep.
mm-hmm.
It's like
I'm
basic
just
things because of the I want them to like me thing. So you don't want to
Mhm.
say things that are bothering you because you want them to like you. So you're putting up with things that you don't even want to put up with. Well, I like them, so I'm gonna just allow that. And then that's
Is
why
that
you're
you're
just
suppressing yourself
yeah, you're
in
not being your
order
true self.
to.
So
Yep.
that's what you meant by you don't do it intentionally, but you're putting on this facade
But
for at least the first 6 months.
have you thought about it starts as little as getting left on red. People people get so fucking booty hurt when they get left on red. I'm
I
sorry.
leave my
People
read
get so
receipts
fucking
off.
booty hurt.
Oh my god,
No,
dude.
No read receipts, period.
I don't think
people
I
get
I don't
Nope.
It can't
We
talk.
not
Kim, how do you feel about that?
we not even
I feel like so for me personally, I don't think getting left on red would would bother me. All right, so say I'm feeling this girl, right? And she leave me on red. We was talking, everything was good, and we was kicking it, chilling, and she leave me on red.
right.
I'ma say she don't really want to fucking talk to me. So that's what I'm gonna get from it. So I'm just or I do like now. I think like maybe she got shit going on or whatever the case may be.
Mhm.
and that's what I was
I
gonna
would jump
say
to
now.
conclusions, but that'd
Mhm.
be the wrong answer.
I think the leaving on red thing is a very contextual thing. All right. Let's
Yeah.
say me and this girl, we've been chatting all day, nonstop. Boom, 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 boom. It's 11 o'clock at night. I send a message, red, nothing back. My initial reaction, shorty fell asleep. It's 11
Oh,
o'clock.
that's a red
She worked all
flag.
day.
That's a red flag.
She
No,
ain't
that's
fall asleep. I'm
no,
sorry.
no, no. Not even that she didn't fall asleep, but it's just like, okay, maybe in the first you get it to know somebody and you get to know their sleep schedule. But like, if every night at 11 o'clock they're not available, that's a
Now
red
that
flag.
no, a
I've
hundred
had
percent red
females
flag.
like I've had
Even the
female
first time is kind of weird though because people be up, like they be on
Yeah.
social media.
It's
I've had females like straight up like we get to busy if you get my drift. We get to busy the one time and then afterwards they're like, yeah, I don't think we can date though. I'm not mentally ready for it. And I'm like, what the fuck did that come from?
that was either you did a bad job
But I was about to
or
say,
her
but what
ex
do
just
that
hit her
mean
back
though?
up.
So what would that mean though? So
I mean, I
like,
was in high school, so huh?
No, it's
I'm gonna
no
automatically
judgment,
think I did
homie.
a
No
bad
judgment.
job.
Yeah,
She
that's
didn't
I
like
I
what I
probably
did.
did. I was
damn.
in high school, bro. Like I didn't lose my
Damn.
virginity till I was a
And
sophomore.
I
Like
feel
come
like if
on.
it's high school, it was the ex came back more than
I'm
likely.
sorry. I
No,
didn't lose my
Even
virginity until
now,
nowadays.
sophomore
No,
year.
even now,
nowadays
No,
like
the
that
okay,
ex
still
coming
but
back
happens.
is
no,
the
that could be
most
from now
ridiculous
and
thing.
from high school. The ex comes back from high school. Cause okay, think about just because I was thinking about this earlier today too. Really random. I was like, the things that I used to do in high school, the habits that I had, it might not be to the same extent. It evolved. Like you're still kind of doing the same things. You're still liking the same things. Might be in a new level, but like if you was to ignore somebody in high school because you started talking to your ex girlfriend again, you would do that now in your adulthood. You've been doing that. So if a
Hold
girl,
on.
not think you suck, cause some
Wait, so
girls
you're saying once a cheater, always a cheater?
I mean, what? How do we even get to that?
But I'm saying like,
It's
would
a
you say
reach,
that
but
like
it's
once a
not
cheater,
too
always a
far
cheater?
off.
Was a cheater always a cheater? I mean, honestly, that's a, well, okay. To cheat, you gotta lie. I believe once a liar, always a liar. Like people be lying, bro. Like, and some people are compulsive liars. Like that's why I say when you get to know somebody, you should just date for a while. Don't put that pressure on them because like you don't know what they got going on. I don't want to say one cheater, always
Correct.
cheating, but some people cheat with this person because they didn't like them. Then they get with somebody else and they somebody different. They the best person ever.
See, like I
Just
never
want to be better for somebody else. They didn't want to be better for you. So
see
I
like
don't know.
I
And
never technically like I never technically cheated. Like I've never messed with another female while being with another female. I've definitely like when I was younger
now, are we
like
talking being
texted.
exclusively being with a female?
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah,
Like I've
like your
never like got
girlfriend.
handsy with another female while being with a
Yeah, no.
female. Like
That's
I've
that's
always
just
like
simple human respect.
now I've texted like I've texted other females before
Now,
like when I was younger, but like I've never like you
which
know what I'm
form of
saying.
texting are we talking about?
I mean, sometimes it was flirty. Like I'm not gonna lie. Like sometimes I was on that type of time because I got cheated on, so I was like, I'm playing the same fucking game. Like I was young, so
And then that creates
uh,
that cycle that
I was like, I was
involves
like, I'm
men
gonna
and
play this
women.
chess
Ooh.
game too. But I regret it. Like I mean, I'm like, dude, that was kind of stupid. Like it didn't really do nothing
Hey, we
at the
were
I
end.
all
don't even
young and
think it
dumb.
was cheating, dude.
You know what I'm
Nah.
saying? Like it didn't gain nothing. But what was I saying? What was I going with that?
Yeah, why are we
Cut me
talking
off.
about
You
cheating?
cut me off, Miles. Why were we talking about that?
Cut it out.
It's stupid. Yeah, I don't know why we brought that up. But anyway, yeah. I don't know. I feel like with the cheating part, like that's what I was going with that. Do you feel like with cheating it counts for even if you text, or do you feel like it has to be physical? That's the real question.
I mean, I feel like anything that you did in your younger years, like it was like in high school and stuff. Not saying that doesn't count, but who really has a serious relationship in high school when you think about what a serious relationship is right now? But I feel like texting people while you're in a relationship, that's like a form of like emotional cheating, like what people say now. Because it's like, all right, you're probably texting this person, you're missing a connection from the person that you with. So why are you even seeking me out from somebody else? So that's a form of cheating. Then
Okay.
yeah, because if you can't go and tell them, hey, I was just texting so and so about something, and they're not gonna be cool with it, then that might be like cheating. Anything that they're not cool with is cheating, essentially, bro.
So that
Okay.
brings an interesting question to me.
Why
How do you feel
you
about
say it like that?
because
You
no,
right
this
here,
this is a question that I
Yeah,
get.
it felt
I
like
get
he was about
people
to be messy.
Right.
no, this it is a messy topic. It is a messy topic. But I get people that agree with me and people that disagree with me. At about the 50%
Just say
level.
it. Just say it.
So, how do you feel about, all right, me and a girl dated, da da da, we did our thing, it, you know, and we broke up. Then I got with another girl, all right? Now,
Mm.
my ex and I, we're not together anymore, but we still maintain like a, hey, what's up? How are you? Like, we still speak to each other here and there. It's not every
Mm.
single day we're chatting. It's a, hey,
Okay.
what's up? How are you? Like, I get a lot of flack. Like, I'm friends with all of my exes that want to be friends with me. Because in my brain, just because we didn't work out as a couple doesn't mean that we can't work out as people inhabiting the same planet. You know what I'm saying?
Okay. So that could go two ways. Just like you said, 50-50.
Yes.
You gonna get them people that disagree with you and be like, all right. I could say the only reason it would be, well, like she said, cheating, if your other partner is not cool with that. If she don't want you to be with your ex or whatever. And
Hello,
then you
mom.
got that other group of females that just don't care. They'll be like,
Yeah.
oh, he with me, he with me every night, this and that. You know, them the kind of females that's gonna be like, okay, cool, whatever.
No,
It is what it
here's the
is.
thing though. Here's the thing though. If he apologizes, does that automatically just make it not cheating? Like if he's like, "Oh my bad, I didn't know. I'm sorry."
I mean,
What?
well,
Does
yeah,
But
that?
like if she did it, if she didn't
but if you're not,
communicate that and say that she was cool with it or whatever, if she didn't communicate that and be like, yeah,
Yeah, like
we
she
could just
communicated
assume that
after
she
the
cool
fact.
with it. But
Like
Okay,
if he
after.
so
apologizes, then that should
what?
be, you know what I'm saying?
That's like admission of guilt. First of all, if I'm
Oh,
already apologizing, but it's just you feel bad. What are you apologizing for if you're not doing anything wrong? Like,
Well,
but
cause
why was it not
I'm saying like
communicated?
if she came to him after the fact and be like, I
oh,
don't
I don't
like you
like
talking
that.
to your ex,
Okay,
da da da, and shit
so
like
don't
that,
do
and
it
then
no
he
more.
talked to her,
And
huh?
then you just so if she says she don't like it, then you just stop. You don't do it no more. If you care about
Yeah.
her and you respect her, then you
Well,
don't do it no more.
that's
But
what
what?
we're
But
saying.
my
Like if
question
he
is,
like
say
if
what you
we
gotta
have.
say. Sorry.
I'm sorry, not my fault. That's what we're saying though. Like if the dude apologized for it after, like it never was communicated, and she was like, "Hey, I don't like that," and he apologized. Was like, "Oh my bad, I won't do it no more." Does that
Yeah.
make it automatically not cheating, even though he already did it?
Well, I'm not
He
but
gonna
wasn't
say
really
that. It don't
it
make
cheating
doesn't.
it.
though.
It
No, but he
shouldn't
wasn't
count as
cheating in the
cheating.
first place. No, that wasn't really cheating. You're just conversating with your ex. The real question is, okay, but why do you even want to talk to them? Like, for what? What do you guys have to talk about? Why are we staying in connection? Like, I
The same.
always wondered
It'd be
that.
the same.
Like,
It'd be the
they're
same
not even.
reason. Like it'd be the same reason why people watch pornography while they're still together. People do that shit.
Yeah,
Now,
Just
we
saying.
can't
that's
equate
the thing.
talking to my ex as the addiction to porn. Like that, they don't even go together. Like, well, okay, not saying like not that they don't go together, but it's like, okay, if I say I don't like to watch you, I don't want you watching porn. It's probably easier for you to not watch porn no more than for you to really tell me. Because if a guy really cares about somebody, or vice versa, they probably don't want to stop talking. Like, no, I still talk to her because we've been through this. This is my friend, and da 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 da. Da. So they might
Yeah.
not want to stop talking to them. They might have a valid reason why. No, I'm still cool with my ex for blah 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 blah. But the other person, if they're not secure, then they're not gonna be able to handle the fact that you had a good relationship with somebody, y'all broke it off, and y'all are still cool, y'all don't have no feelings for each other, y'all don't share moments that we don't I don't know nothing about, wasn't there for us, so that just creates insecurity. So it's just like, why are y'all even talking to each other then?
But then it
Hmm.
goes to the fact of, are
Valid.
your
You
insecurities
are right.
controlling how you're going to feel in the future about this relationship?
Also,
How
are
is
your
your insecurities
insecurities
going to affect
another thing
us
is
because
are
you
your
are not good?
insecurities oh my bad.
No, you
My
good.
fault,
You
my
good. You
fault.
good. I was
Oh
ending it
yeah.
on
Are
that.
your insecurities from that situation or are they from previous situations?
Okay, so if we're having a great relationship, all right, cool. All right, put it like this. All right, I'll humor y'all. This my ex. We're friends. Da, 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 da. All right, cool. I want to be friends with her too. Then, if I can be friends with her too, then we're all friends. Then, great relationship. We grow. We can be like that. Then that's fine. But that's not usually how it goes either. No, you can't be friends with my ex. And da 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 da. It's like, well, why can't I be friends with your ex if y'all just platonic friends? Why can't we all hang out together? Because I've seen that too, where people grow past that and they hang out with the other person's baby mom or their baby dad and then
I was
whole
about to say
family. Yeah, yeah, so that can happen. If we can do that, then great. We all friends now, bro. That's my ex and we're friends. Great. Because that's usually someone's baby mom or baby dad. But that
Okay.
doesn't happen often. They be like, no, you can't be friends with my ex. The ex be wanting to be with that person still, especially if it's the baby mom or baby dad. So that shit doesn't work out.
all
But,
right, so I'm gonna say, so I got a baby mama. And I can tell you, like, y'all can believe me or not, I will never in my life ever touch that woman ever again. Like, it's a real thing. Like I will never touch her again. Like even if I could be
Oh
sloppy
fuck.
drunk, and I would never do that again.
That's
So
because
like,
you let it go,
right, I
and
let that go. Even like,
that's what
and
needs
she
to
did
happen.
too.
People don't let
So
shit
even
go.
if
You
she
said
was
that
to
so
do like,
monotone. You let it
even if
go.
she was to like try to come
You
home
need
to
to
do
let that
something.
hurt go, sis.
He said it. He said it like a disappointed father. You
Yeah,
let it go. That's
son,
what
For
happened.
real,
you
he
need to
did
let
say
it
that
go.
like that. But it's like a. I feel like it's just a decision that you got to make. It's not even
Yes.
just a like a. Even if you like did feel like that way towards somebody, it's a decision that you got to make.
Yeah. Do you want to
That's
let your
your that's
feelings
you,
control you?
and
I
then
like
the
this
partner
class.
that you with. If y'all made that both talked about it and made that conscious decision to be like, okay, we can be cool, we can all be cool, you know what I'm saying? But I feel like if you're gonna be with somebody that got a baby, like with somebody else, you gotta have that mindset coming into it. Like that's the thing because shit like that happens.
I feel like people just also can't. People don't have a good solid pull-out game, if you know what I mean. So
Is he
I
throwing
think
shots?
people
That
should.
where did this
He's
go?
No,
fucking
no, no,
Where
no,
did
no,
the
dropping
no.
conversation
often.
go?
That was a figurative thing. He said it figuratively. He
Oh, I
didn't
was
say
about
it
to say
physically. He
damn.
said it
I
figuratively.
mean, you right, but damn.
No. Not towards you. Not towards you. I'm saying in general because no. What I'm seeing a lot is like not talking about like your situation specifically, but like just in general. There's a lot of single mothers out there, and I've always been wondered why are so many of them single, like no dude present, yet they have like one kid or two kid or hey, there's a third one.
I've
I've
like
Bro,
always
people
wondered
literally
like
just
why
don't
it's
want to be
so
in a
single
common
relationship.
right
moms.
now. Like why is
I
that so
feel
common?
like I feel like okay, and I only can speak. I guess I can speak for myself and for other people because I have a kid
I was about
and
to ask,
I'm
do you have a
single.
child or?
Yeah, but I have a
I
son. But
might
I
have one
feel
coming on the
like
way.
Congratulations, my boy.
girl. Oh, who you having a kid on the way? Oh, that's
I
great.
might. I don't know. Maybe.
Let's hope for the best, homie.
Let's hope it's a boy.
Yes, boys
Hopefully.
in the chat.
Yes, let's have a boy.
Hopefully. Little
Okay, well,
Gonzo
let's
the
hope it's
third.
a
You know what I'm
boy.
saying?
Okay,
That's
let's
that
not start
GG
that.
right there.
Yeah.
You got to name him Cam.
Cam.
It's funny because my little brother's name is Cam.
Cam.
Like shit, you got to eat. You got to name Cam, bro.
Cam is a cool name. Cam
Yeah,
Newton.
but it got to be all about the Toxic J names. Come on, everybody loves a Toxic J. Everybody loves.
Bro, so
Yeah.
my last name Johnson. So
Oh, you
you know in the
CJ.
military they use last
CJ,
CJ
yeah,
names.
I
fool.
told him that. I
CJ
told him
fool.
that.
My last name Johnson. So everybody like for the most part just call me Jay. So they literally put me into that category with with the J's, man.
Mm.
It's a the J system is crazy these days.
Yeah,
So speaking of that with the categorizing, I don't like this zodiac sign bullshit. I'm gonna be real with y'all. I've said this shit so many times in previous episodes, and I'm just expressing my own opinion here, like teach their own.
bro.
But I fucking hate the zodiac sign shit because why? People judge each other off that shit. I swear to God, even if they say they don't, they do.
Oh,
They
you an
do.
It's
Aquarius?
They
I can't
fucking
fuck
do.
with an
Oh my
Aquarius.
real
god.
shit.
I am
My
an
Wait,
dad, we
Aquarius.
okay,
was in the
okay, okay,
club.
okay, okay.
I am
But
an
what is your
Aquarius.
zodiac sign? What is everybody's zodiac sign? Because I know you know though. So
I am an
like, what's your
Aquaman.
zodiac?
I'm Aquaman. I'm an Aquarius.
I'm about to say, is that
Virgo.
Aquarius?
Wait, hold on. So who's an Aquarius? Who said they're the Aquarius?
Me.
Okay,
I'm
you're an
an Aquarius.
Aquarius. Okay, then and who else?
Virgo.
Okay.
Big L Libra.
Okay.
Libra.
Oh, I was about to say
And I'm
Leo.
a Sagittarius. Okay, so I mean, I don't judge people. I'm like super into like zodiac signs, but I feel like I draw the line because okay, I'm not judging no one off of zodiac sign because
Uh,
I know that it's so much more to it than just oh I'm a Aquarius, a Libra, a Virgo. Like because
Let me ask you
everybody has.
this. I'm sorry. Let me ask you this because you said like I don't go. You said you don't judge. So when it comes to dating relationships, if someone told you they were a zodiac sign that you had a bad experience with, would you want to pursue dating them or like trying to get to dating them
Yeah,
or?
I fuck with
Yeah,
her.
yeah,
Okay,
See,
definitely.
I fuck with that answer
Yeah.
Look,
wholeheartedly.
bro.
Why? Because
okay,
why not? Because okay, that
okay,
goes with what I'm saying. So okay, so that's what I'm saying. Like because when you have a birth chart, it's not just that you're like okay, you have a moon sign, a sun sign, a Mars, and all this other stuff. So there's other
yeah,
characteristics. They're not just a
it's
Libra. There's other
confusing.
things.
It's
Thank
confusing.
you.
Exactly,
It's
it's
that's literally
confusing. So
only one
therefore,
piece of it.
Exactly. So therefore, your sun sign, which is you being Aquarius, is just a tiny piece. That's what that's what people perceive you as. That's why they can judge you off of you being an Aquarius, but they don't know that you have maybe a Virgo side to you, or a Scorpio side to you, or other sides to you.
And they
So
don't know
that's
how
why
people
But see,
grew
like
up
that's
either.
what confuses me because people are like, "Oh, your
exactly.
Jupiter is this, your Moon is this," and I'm like,
Exactly.
I
But
don't
but
really.
but that stuff matters. And even then I still don't judge you off of that. Because I'm not because at the end of the day, that stuff is not real. It's really not
Thank you.
real though, bro. Like so I could play with it and I could be like, oh, you got some
Thank you.
similarities. Like, okay, like a lot of tourists act like this. A lot of yeah, you do. That it is true. But if you really like, and I don't want to get too spiritual, but if you really spiritual, you know that stuff is not real, bro. So
Yeah.
don't
It's
even
not.
put too much into that stuff, bro, because it's not. You're
I
never
ain't gonna
gonna get
lie.
the same person, man.
I ain't gonna
I
That's
lie.
true.
Like
mean, I
when
hate
it
that
comes to
too.
like, I ain't gonna lie. Like when it comes to like spirituality and like religion and all that shit, I have an open mind about it. Like I can't say I'm a Christian. I can't say I stick to one religion because I'm like, what really is the fuck out there? You know what I'm saying? And honestly, I feel like reincarnation is fucking interesting because the thought of
Mhm.
like living a whole life, dying, and then you get to repeat that as something completely different in a whole different world, a whole different, like different everything. Like I like that
So
kind of thought,
so with
to
that
be
being
honest.
said, you so this is me. I feel like with that being said, I feel like if you die before, this is how I was raised. I was raised in like two different things. So in like Christianity, we was told that the Lord would come back, hell will
Resurrect.
rise, and we will, be taken with the Lord.
Hmm.
So I think like before you come back, I mean before he comes back, you get reincarnated and you get to live back on earth again. I
Hmm.
don't think it's just we die and we go to heaven. Because I literally feel well, I'm not it's not really I feel like when I lost my grandmother right
Right.
before my daughter was born. I don't think my grandmama is my daughter is my grandma reincarnated. But I just feel like it was something there. Like a piece of my grandmother is with my daughter, you know what I'm saying? They were born like months apart. I mean, she passed away and my daughter was born right after that. So I feel like
Yeah.
stuff
I
like that
mean,
is real. It happens.
and that's a feeling. You know what I'm saying? And guess what else is a feeling? Deja vu. Every single one of us has had a feeling of deja
Bro,
vu.
I had deja
Deja
vu
vu is the
today.
I
trippiest
have it all the
fucking
time.
feeling.
I had that today
But I'm saying
at
it's the
work.
trippiest fucking feeling any
But they
person
say
can
that
have.
like deja vu is a dream. It's like, okay, when
So
you have deja vu, it's okay. You're having a deja vu because you
I've
already
heard that
dreamed
before.
about
I've
this
heard that before.
certain. That's why it's deja vu. It's not because it already happened before. It's because you already dreamed about it. Because
Hmm.
I don't know. I feel like dreams are something that you gotta believe. Some people don't even dream, but when you do
But it,
dream, like
it's about your
you do see
interpretation of
stuff.
but that's my
said
thing. Like,
dream.
why would you dream
Yeah.
about it if you haven't been there before? Like,
It's
why
your
would you dream about it?
subconscious, dude. Like, okay, if you know you about to go, say, to the doctor's office, or you about to go somewhere that you usually go to, like Walmart, and it probably happened before, and you just, oh wow, I'm at Walmart again. It's not like that you haven't done
Right.
it, but you've done it before, but you like it's just a weird feeling. But like deja vu is not like, I feel like it's something that you already seen before though. Like
We having Final Destination premonitions in this month.
That's my shit. I'm ready for the
That's
rest
a
of it to come
trippy
out.
ass
Bro, I
movie,
want to see. I
bro.
want to see the next one. I want to see the next one,
Yeah.
bro. But I had deja vu today
Mm.
because I work at a car dealership, and
Yeah.
I was literally sitting in somebody's car doing an update on the laptop. I had the laptop over here on the center console, and I had my phone in my left hand, and the door was open because I stick my foot outside the door, and I was just scrolling through videos, and then it was the video of Travis Scott talking about he wanted to hear Metro play "Like That" for the first time, and I
I
had
seen a
never seen
video.
that video, and I was like, I feel like I'm been in this exact spot before, watching this video exactly like that,
And it's something you
and then
haven't seen before.
yeah,
Like,
I never saw that video. I didn't know that was a thing.
right.
So piggyback off that, it's really a weird feeling. Like, so me and my wife got married, I wanna say, oh shit. We got married September 12th of last year. But I've been knowing my wife for the last 4 years and shit. But now that like we've been together, like since we've been together, both of us have these different like kind of deja vu shits. We like it happens all the time. So I just feel like even before, like I would feel weird when I met her before we got married. we would have those kind. I would have those kind of things, those deja vu's when I would be around her and shit.
It's
And it was just
destiny.
like it would be like feel like deja vu all the time. But then I just be like, I never knew her. I never saw her before. Like before we met, I never saw her. Never knew her because she was in Italy at the time. That's where I met
Yeah.
her.
Wait, is she a soldier too, or
She was, yeah, she got out last year.
you see what I'm saying? And what do we tell ourselves? We were like, we're not gonna date no one military. Like we're not
Never.
because Sharp,
We made a pact in
because
AIT.
Sharp, because Sharp was the biggest fucking thing in the military. He
They
still
Real
scared the
is.
shit.
piss out of a lot of us
And
with
she was a
Sharp.
sergeant. She was a sergeant at the time. I was a PFC because
Bro,
I
my
got
wife was a
I was supposed to
sergeant.
be a special.
Bro, same shit. My wife was a sergeant too at the time.
I was supposed to be a specialist, but she
See,
My
was a
we
man going
get
sergeant.
up the boys
we
going
care,
up the
bro.
ranks.
Bro, my wife was a sergeant too. I was a specialist. My wife
Y'all
was a
boys
sergeant. And I lied to her, bro.
devious.
I lied to her. I was like, yeah, I'm a sergeant too. I was like, I'm 22. I was like 19 years old.
No, that's
But I was
crazy.
like it was like, bro, it was trippy. But it worked. I mean, it worked out.
Yeah, I was a PFC at the time.
It really
We
like
definitely was
that's what I'm
sneaking
saying.
around.
See, it's the memories. It's the memories for me about military. It's the good memories for me. It's like I can look back on that and be like, that's cool.
Man, me and Gonzo used to run golf company, bro. Oh God, we was just street, bro.
Man, I don't know. I look back on that and I'm like, shit. Like those were some memories, man. Especially like going outside. Like we'd be faded. We still go outside and like go play sports or
Sorry
like go
about that.
talk to females or some shit. Like we'd always go do that. Like
Yeah, bro. My drill sergeant used to try to challenge me all the time. Cause I was like, cause I used to
that
tell
was
him
your
like,
dad,
bro,
bro.
I was this
That's
good
your
football
that's
player
your
in high school and
biological
shit.
that's
I
your
was like,
biological father.
stop saying that. No, it's not.
That's
That's not
your
my father.
biological father, dude.
That's not my dad, bro. Everybody used to call him my dad. Cause he was good at football and I
That's
was
If
good at
messed
you
up.
football.
if you saw him, you would know why, bro. Like they had the same stash, the same waves in the hair. Like it was like spot on.
That's not my
Yikes.
father.
Like Cam
You
looked
know
like
what
like
you
he was
need to
like I'm
do?
trying
You
to
need to
impress
get
him.
him on
Like
here.
if you could do it, I'll. If you reach out to him, I'll do it.
I'll reach out to him. We can get him
If
on here, bro.
you, I would dab you up on that right now if I
No
was,
cap.
bro.
I talked to him. I talked to him. What 2 months ago? Real shit. I
Get him
talked to
on here.
him. He
I'll
over
do
there in
it.
Texas right now.
I'll do it. I'll get him on here. I'll do it.
Hell
Dang,
yeah.
son. Hell yeah.
He kind of TikTok famous too. So yeah,
I should get. I
Okay.
should get.
Okay.
Josan Salas on here too.
that would be lit. Hey, swear to God, we hated this woman while we was in basic training.
No, 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 no.
He
We
hated
hated.
me.
We hated. We hated Josan Bernardo.
Fuck Bernardo. I swear to God. To this day, I don't even want to talk to her. I don't want to talk to her. I don't want to look at her. She famous. She TikTok famous. She
She
Instagram
Damn.
was an
famous. Everything.
asshole. She was an asshole, bro.
Bro, you ever
Like I
like
get it.
felt
You're a
like
drill
this?
sergeant,
It was
bro.
this
The women drill
female.
sergeants go harder than the men do because they
I
gotta
swear to
prove
God,
something.
dude.
They gotta
You ever
prove
felt like it was
something.
just this female that you just hated because of how she would act towards men? So she was a lesbian. She is a lesbian.
Oh, she became a lesbian. She was. She
No,
wasn't.
she was already a lesbian. Like
She
she
was
was
well, she was
No,
a
born
no, no.
like
lesbian when we met her.
yeah.
Something happened to her that made her become a
Right,
lesbian.
right. And so she hates men. And she was our senior drill sergeant, bro.
Dude,
And she
Oof.
hated men.
bro.
Specifically me. She hated me, bro.
Was she white,
Didn't
black,
she even do that
Hispanic?
shit where she'd be like,
Hispanic.
for females, she'd be like, the females keep standing, men get down and start pushing. It was like, what the
No
fuck?
bullshit. Like, for real,
She
in
did that in
front of
our
the
whole
whole company.
platoon.
Can't
You can't do that shit.
You
But
can't, but she got away
we
with
wasn't
it.
gonna do shit about it at the time.
I'm not a
y'all
snitch,
wasn't
so
gonna
I
say
was
nothing.
like, fuck it.
Yeah, we wasn't gonna do at the time. If somebody do that now, like me with the
They're
experience
cooked,
that I have and the shit that I
cooked,
know, oh yeah, you're done. You're getting out of the
cooked.
military. You're getting kicked out. I won't do that shit.
Yeah,
I don't even play
soft
like
ass
that.
shit. Nah, you can't
Cause
even
it's
joke
cause it's
around
too
it.
much of that
And
going on in the military.
certain
Asher, what are your thoughts on military
people.
dudes?
Well, I haven't never like dated a guy in the military, so I can't really speak on that topic.
Good.
But I
Most of
mean,
us
I
ain't
don't know.
shit.
I've heard
We
things
some ain't
about
shit
them,
niggas.
like
Like bad
Most of
things
us
or
ain't
yeah,
like
shit.
like
I ain't gonna
like
bad
cap.
like
things?
like they're cheaters and stuff.
I
And
mean, well, I'm gonna say this.
We have
With
fun. We're
military
like
men,
college students.
it's easier for them to do it.
We're like college students Only we go through the training first, and we go through
So
bullshit first.
right.
That's the
So
only
it's
difference.
easier for them to do it because
Mhm.
you'll catch a lot of like females in the military that'll keep their mouth shut about shit. You know what I'm saying? Or
Yeah.
you even civilian females, like they'll keep their mouth shut about shit. And like they go, we know, I know like somebody in every 50 state. I know somebody everywhere. So if I say I get deployed somewhere and we go over there or we gotta go do something, I'm gonna hit this person up, let them know I'm around. It's just easier for them to
Yeah,
do
for
that, you
sure.
know?
Mhm.
So I
So
just
they,
feel like
so they
that,
are
you know,
doing
that
it.
stereotype go with that stereotype.
Okay, so it's true. Okay.
Oh yeah,
So
for sure,
then,
for sure, for sure. Most of them
Look,
now,
look, look, look.
not
If
all of
if
them, not
now I'm
all
gonna
of
say
them.
this, we gotta clarify. We gotta clarify. If
Not
they're a
me, not
young
me.
soldier,
I'm
if they're a
talking now.
young soldier, if they're like 18 to 21, they're a young
Yeah.
soldier. Then most likely they're on some fuck shit. Like
Me
they're
two
fucking
years
around.
ago?
Because that was me. But you grow up from that. So if it's a soldier that's like 25, 23, you know, like they're a little bit older, then I
Yeah.
mean, they might be more established for you.
Real shit.
They
Me
might
two
not be
years ago? I was a demon.
He's on
I was
demon
going
time.
crazy. I
AIT,
promise
Man
you.
was
AIT,
a
And
predator.
then
you couldn't
I was
handle
in Italy
yourself.
too.
When you found out you were going to Italy, I was like, dude, this dude Johnson,
Oh
he gonna get
boy,
something
don't
pregnant.
send me to that. Oh
I
boy.
went dumb. Soon as I got there, bro.
Mm.
How was
Well,
the
no, it was
Tinder and
still a little
Bumble
COVID,
life?
like right at the beginning.
And
But
we
like
were
once
going to
I got
Korea,
around,
so
started
we're
knowing
like,
people,
we were going to
I
Korea,
loved
so we're
Korea.
like,
I loved Korea. That was my first
Korea was
visitation.
lit.
I
Korea
bet
was
you did.
fun.
I ain't get to go there. I ain't get to go there.
It was like, did you mess with any Korean girls when you was over there?
Well, of course I did.
Well,
There
I
was one that was 30 years old and she had a penthouse. She had like a doctorate. I was like,
I would have
bro,
been
like you're
disappointed if you didn't, bro.
established. I was like, I was like, you're like ready to be like with
You're ready to be
somebody
locked
like long
down,
term.
like.
I was like
Yeah.
19. I was like, that's not me though. Like, I would love it, but I can't stay to you. Like,
I would have went dumb if I went to Korea, boy. Oh my god.
Korea
I,
was so fun.
as somebody that's been to Korea and a European or country,
Oh,
I'm
where
gonna
you
take
was
the
at
European.
Germany?
No, I was in Poland.
Hmm.
I've been to Germany. I have family in Germany. I know.
Poland, lit.
I know
Oh,
how
you got
Germans
family
get.
in Germany?
I do. I have
I used
family in
to
Germany.
be in Germany all the fucking time, boy.
Where was
Hey
you at?
Asher, where's Poland?
Chill out.
okay, so I feel like Poland is on the other side, of course.
But like,
But
give me a
Oh,
continent. Like, what continent is Poland on?
hold on, let's think of all the continents first. Cause what the fuck? Is Russia a continent?
Hey, look,
Asher's so funny,
I'm gonna
man.
say this. I'm gonna
Is
say this.
Russia a continent though?
Russia? No,
Russia
no,
is
no,
a
no, 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 no,
country.
no. It's not, it's not Russia. But I'm gonna say this. I'm gonna say this. If you asked me that and I wasn't in the military, I wouldn't be able to answer it either.
Bro, I'm so
Just
high.
want to throw
Wait,
that
what
out
is
there.
it? Why you trying to give me a pop quiz? Like,
Okay, so you remember the continents are Europe, North
yes, is it in
America,
Europe? Is
South.
it in
Do the
Europe?
song. Do the
There
song.
Yep.
we
Do the
go. There
song.
we go. There we
It's
go.
in
Yeah.
Europe.
But
That's
okay,
what I meant. Not Russia.
now
I
what?
meant Europe.
Now where in Europe? Is it on
All
like
right.
the
See, I don't
western
even
part?
know
Okay,
that. Don't
okay,
do
never
that.
mind.
Don't do
All right,
that.
go
No, no,
ahead.
no,
Don't
no,
do
no,
that.
no, 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 no. Hold on. We got the
Oh.
visuals in the
She
map
said
right now.
challenge
Okay, hold
accepted.
on. So we're talking about Europe, right?
Yeah.
Poland. Wait, so tell me, what side is it on? Give me my options.
I can't help you this one. I
So
shit.
no.
You just said
So
is it on the
Poland is.
north side? Is it on the east side, west side? So that's
Like,
what
it's not like okay. So is it Western Europe or is it Eastern Europe?
Say Easter
eastern Europe.
type shit.
Okay.
See, Asher,
Type
you're
shit.
smart. You're smart.
Bro, what?
You got it.
Bro, I'm gonna be real with you.
Oh my god.
I didn't even like. I mean, yeah. When I was in
Poland's
18,
fucking
19, I didn't
lit,
know.
bro.
Yeah, bro.
Poland is
I had a
lit, man.
bro. I had a Polish girlfriend. She's a lingerie model and a flight attendant. I fumbled the bag on that. I fumbled the bag on that.
You fumbled? How you
I'm,
do that?
so it was. I got back. We had our thing. So actually, I can give you the whole breakdown of how we met. So this back in the day, I was on Plenty of Fish
Type shit. Type shit.
type shit, and
Type
I
shit.
met her best friend. I homie hopped, but not intentionally. So
How is it
I
not intentional?
no,
I
hear
mean,
me,
well,
hear
he
me.
said he
Listen,
met
I'm
her,
gonna
like, so
explain the
he didn't know
story.
her before.
I'm gonna explain the
If
story,
you
and you're
knew
gonna
her
be like,
before, then that would have been
"Oh,
intentional.
no, no, no!" You're gonna be like, "Oh, this is a wild story." So, I met this girl. She's from Spain. Her name is Miriam. All right, met her on Plenty of Fish. We went out day one that we met, Veterans Day. All right, so I took her out on Veterans Day.
Of course you did.
It just happened to be how what I'm saying, how everything worked out, whatever. So we go
Of
to this
course it
nice
did.
restaurant in DC.
This nigga. Take a
I
shot.
get my meal for free. So
Mm.
we taking
Oh,
shots. Damn,
step.
I don't
I
got
mean,
none.
I did. I took a shot,
It's all G.
kind of.
I got a half a shot of Kool-Aid, you feel me?
Hey,
Bro,
that
this is
works
good.
perfect.
I recommend y'all to try this new. It's not
Is
a
that
promotion
Crown?
by any means, but like Crown Royale, dude. Like this green
Yeah,
apple
that
shit's
motherfucking
good,
apple,
bro.
that green apple.
I've been drinking that for 6 years.
It's good, bro.
Hey,
And I
That
was
bro,
in
green
high
apple
school
yeah.
6 years
hits.
ago.
It gets you faded, but I mean, it's good.
Excuse me. When I was on extra duty, that's
Yeah.
all I was drinking.
Staff duty, bro.
Staff
Staff duty
duty?
was the worst shit ever. I hated staff duty.
Bro, I
Glad
had
I
staff
never have
duty
to do
during a
that shit ever in
snowstorm
my
at
fucking
Fort
life
Meade.
again.
You
I
had staff
hated
duty
staff
during a
duty.
snowstorm?
Yeah. And guess my black ass was out there
Shoveling. Yo.
pissed off. And staff
So
duty here is like
Walk
16
one by six.
So
hours.
hold on. So Asher,
You
I
take a
know you
shot?
heard bad things about military men, but like
You want to take a shot?
when it really comes down to it, there's good
Get a
military
glass.
men and then there's
We'll
bad
get a glass.
military men.
A big one or a small one? Whichever one you gonna take.
Yeah,
Mhm.
you know what I
Wait,
mean.
wait.
There's good and bad men everywhere. It's just
So that's what you're saying. Like, of course, there's good and bad ones. Like, yeah, I agree.
But
You
it's like
got your good
usually,
ones.
What was the
people are
question?
like, oh, but usually people are like, oh, military. That means you do this and you do that, and you probably have a divorce, and it's like,
I
bro,
mean,
like,
yeah, I mean, okay, there's
but
they like
stereotypes
to
are based
work
upon
out. A lot
truth.
of guys I know who were in the military like to work out too. They be in the gym,
So I got
yeah.
married like right when Gonzo, I don't think I ever told you this. I probably did tell you this because you my boy. But I was married when we went to AIT.
I know you were.
Yeah.
You
Okay. So I
introduced me
told
to
you.
your wife.
So I told you, and that marriage didn't work out at all. I wasn't ready for it. She wasn't ready for it. But we was together in high school and shit.
Yeah.
Hmm.
So
Okay, I got you.
of course I'm going to the military. She's going to the military. That's what we want to do. We about to go and get married. You know what I'm saying? Found some shit out. Oh God, I found some shit out, boy. God damn.
Phew.
Oh
Damn, I found some
man.
shit out. But
About her?
I,
Probably what she
about
did.
her.
I'm assuming what she did.
Yeah. So after that, I started going crazy in AIT. Damn, I started going stupid. Look,
That hurt was holding on to him.
that hurt
Aren't you happy you
me.
hung out with me, Ortiz, and Keyless, and all these motherfuckers? Like,
Cause they were
we
some
was there for
hoes,
you.
boy. Him, him, and the rest of the homeboys, they were some hoes, man. All,
That's
all of
funny.
these boys Hispanic. Probably got one
Oh
other
yeah.
black
Oh
boy or one
man.
other white boy.
Oh man.
All of them
And
was
where the
hoes.
flautas at?
So
I was
of
just
course,
social. What you mean, hoes? I was just social. Like, I
a
was,
social hoe. We
The
was all around.
skunkas. The skunkas.
bro, bro. Not the skonkas,
The
bro. That's
skunkas, we.
crazy. The hyenas,
Hey, fool with the
the
hyenas.
rukas. They don't like rukas. They don't ever call a chola a ruka. They don't like that. Don't
I ain't
ever
never
do
met a
that.
chola in real life, bro.
But when you do, don't call them a ruka. They will probably knock you the fuck out, probably,
It's
or
alright.
stab you.
The laugh down, you know.
It is what it is.
You know what I mean? But I don't know. Actually, what would you say your type is when it comes to relationships?
Thank you.
Um,
She's sitting there vibing in the dark, like,
Look at these
yeah, I
youngsters.
mean,
She
it's
chilling,
chilling. Like, I was
smoking.
already in the
Lit the
chat.
joint up.
Like, I was
yeah.
just like chilling.
Is the
But
chat on? Or like there's some.
like, I think you have to like stroll to chat. But I think my type. I think my type varies. Like, I don't really think I have a type. I think I just base it off how I feel about the person, like how we vibe. Because like having a type can kind of like it kind of limits your options. Like, oh, I'm only gonna date this certain type of guy, and it's like, nah, just focus on other characteristics about the
Yeah.
person. So
Yep, I agree with
So
that.
when No Type came out by Ray Shrimp,
I
I've
don't
been
got
living
no
by
Yeah.
that motherfucker
type.
ever
Oh,
since.
got on sight. Yep.
I've
Bad
been living by
bitches
that
and
ever
broke.
since. No bullshit.
Yeah.
For real.
This girl asked
Whatever
me that
happened to him?
today.
Like
Cause she
he
right. It limits shit that that you
Severely.
would take away from because you'll be like, oh, I'm not gonna date no black guy, and then it'd be like, this might be your soulmate, but you're not gonna date him because he
Well,
black.
here's the thing. You have individuals that like stick to their own race or stick to their own kind, like strictly.
And
I
that's
don't like
fine. You
that
have that
personally. I
choice,
don't
but
like. I think you
I
should
think you should expand.
exactly
Try
like what the
everything
fuck? Who
once.
cares? You know what I
Pause.
mean? Like,
Pause. Pause.
Shit.
huh?
I said
What
try
happened?
everything once, and I said pause. Pause.
I bet.
Pause.
Oh yeah, no Diddy on
No Diddy. Pause.
that. Anyway, yeah, no, everybody should like definitely, you know, who cares? Like, who cares about that shit?
It
Why,
don't
why,
matter.
why, why stick to your own race for? What for?
My wife is white.
I thought she was Mexican. Like, she said she was
I
Mexican
mean,
too.
she mixed. Her daddy is Mexican as fuck. Oh my god. I'm
The
sorry.
fuck is that supposed to be,
I'm sorry. My
motherfucker?
bad. That was
You should have just
Like,
said
he's
one of
Mexican
these.
as fuck. Like,
Hello.
fuck.
I'm sorry. That was out
Like,
of
what,
character.
what does
But
that mean? Like,
Let's
does
give
that
us
mean
some
like
he's
I'm
context.
saying though,
Paisa?
like if
Like,
you know me, bro. If
does that
you
mean he's Paisa? Like, no English? Like,
Shit,
he's like
please.
no, he know
Does he
English.
does he
she's
listen to
like,
the
hola,
ranchero?
carnal, solo español, chingado, güey.
Yeah,
Like, things like
yeah,
that.
he
Like,
like if you looked at him, bro, look like Hector or
that's fucked
like
up.
I know it sounds fucked up to say, but he looks like a baby Joker or some shit. You know what I'm saying? Like I
Who?
feel
Did
like when he
who?
was younger, he had the thing over his eyes.
Oh, like the teardrop?
Motherfucking
Yeah, no,
beanie.
the beanie, like the beanie over his eyes type shit.
Why? See, Hollywood portrays that so fucking much, but that's not
Yeah,
really
they
how
do.
we wear
You know what
beanies.
though?
Like,
I seen speaking of what Hollywood portrays, I've seen you wear the little thing. You know how you got the button up here, and then you don't got the button down here. All these,
yeah,
Oh, bro's
I
up here
seen you
wearing
wear that.
jump.
like you see me wear it like that.
Yeah,
No. I usually wear it with it all button. It's all buttoned up.
no, but we was in it was when we was at AIT though. So
I did that because like that's how Hollywood
we was with Estrella
Were you
and
wearing Dickies and
Dickies, bro. Dickies is the shit. You know what I'm saying? I
did you have
still
a
wear
he
did you have
had
a
all
Dickies,
that
shoelace
bro.
belt?
on.
I still wear Dickies, man. I don't give a fuck.
But so when we was
That's
at
my
AIT, we
culture, you
couldn't
know.
wear we couldn't wear clothes, so we couldn't like go out and because it was during like COVID still, so we
Yeah.
couldn't go out in regular clothes. We
You said
couldn't
that's
really
when he
like.
was in AIT during COVID.
Yep,
Okay.
it was 2020. It was still 2020.
Hmm.
So yeah, like we would be in our room. We had free time. We'd be wearing our shit. So bro had that shit on. He had the chucks and everything. I think you had chucks
Yes, sir.
on. I want to. Did you have chucks?
Bro was
Chucks?
priced
No,
it
I didn't
out.
have chucks. I
No,
had
that was officer. That was officer that had the chucks.
yeah,
We got this
officer
one
had
homeboy
chucks.
named
I
Officer.
had
He from LA.
I just had
His
sneakers
last name
on.
was Officer.
No,
Hey,
Officers from Las Vegas.
Las Vegas. My bad.
Yeah,
hey,
he's from Vegas.
I have to
You look
You got to
go.
high.
go.
Oh
Yes.
shit. Look.
No,
I'm sorry. But it was
no,
nice
no
to
worries.
Nah, we had a
meet you
good
guys.
time,
It
man.
was nice talking. Actually, you say you from Orlando?
Yes, I'm in Orlando right now.
Oh shit, we
Orlando,
like 3 hours
Florida.
away.
My cousin
Yeah.
from Orlando is coming up here on Tuesday, and I want to go back to Orlando because I loved it there. And Universal Studios, being
If
like
Are
you
you
what?
going
come,
to
if you come, let
Epic
me know.
Universe?
If you come,
Say
let
it
me
again.
know. Speaking of which, on my birthday, September 13th, they having like a
Ooh,
Disney. They having like an old Disney Channel party. Like
knock that.
they play all the old Disney songs and shit.
Hey, get my information from G. You might have to
Bet we're
lock
gonna
that
do
in.
that.
Might have
We're
to
gonna
lock
do
that
that.
in.
And
Might
it's
have to
in I
lock
think it's
that
in
in.
Orlando, so we got to do that. I'm going to that either way. You know what I'm saying?
I can
You got to
I,
pull
I
up
can try and pull up, cuz.
for real.
I
That
can try
shit
and
that shit
pull
gonna be
up.
live. You know I love
Okay.
old Disney Channel, G.
Yeah, bro. I listen on my Disney Plus. All I do is watch DComs. That's it.
Hey,
We
I
was
don't
Ashley,
even
watching
get
them
the.
and David Mouse
you're
the other
good, you're
Oh,
day.
you
good.
go.
All
I'm
right.
sorry.
Right.
You're good.
It was nice meeting you,
All right,
Ashley.
I'll see you later. It's nice
All
meeting
Hi
you guys.
Amber, be safe.
Yep, you too.
Bye.
Bye.
Bro, we was just watching that shit the other day, bro.
I ain't gonna lie, yo, like I could tell like it was kind of hard like for y'all to like really for Miles to really be like, all right, lo, here's how it is. Like I could
So
tell
I
you were
feel like
trying.
I feel
No,
like he
because
just agreed with too much of our shit,
You
she
said
was
what?
a very laid back female, and
she
She
was a laid back female, so it was
she
cool.
wasn't
He
she was
hype
couldn't
like,
laid
he
oh
back, but
fuck,
couldn't.
she
fuck
did agree
niggas.
with she did agree with a lot, so it was kind of hard for you to kind of be like, fuck.
Oh
Like
God, he couldn't like give the alley oop to me so I could dunk that
I
bitch.
was
So it
trying
was
to, I was throwing it up a little bit, like I was trying to, but it was like,
If I'm gonna do that, I have to pick out and be like, all right, she's gonna be how receptive to it. Like she wasn't a very,
yeah.
all right, so fuck you. Like nah, it wasn't like that. I could
right.
pick that out on her.
See, them the
She was
type of
too
see,
chill. She
that's what
was.
we need on that bitch. I'm
To
telling you
be
that
she
that shit
go
would be lit.
insane.
If I feel like if these other females that were on there showed up, they would have been like that. I feel like they would have
Mhm.
been like that. Real
Yeah,
I
talk.
feel like
But
she still
definitely.
would have been on our side, but
Bro,
yeah,
I definitely would have threw you the alley oop.
I'm telling
but I
you,
was
bro.
trying to. I was trying. Like I was asking the questions. I was really trying to ask these questions and get her speaking. But it was like, fuck.
Yeah, she wasn't really.
No,
She one of the
she's
boys
cool.
for sure.
Yeah,
Yeah,
she's
she's
definitely
too
a home.
chill.
She's a home girl. That's a home girl right there.
She's
Yeah,
too chill to start shit with.
and then too,
Fuck.
I was feeling like she just thought that she was outnumbered.
Yeah,
That's
yeah.
what I was thinking.
I
I
didn't
just
like
think
that
she
either
think she
because
was
I
outnumbered.
wanted the other two females to really be there too
Yeah, and
because
it
I
would have
feel
been
like
cool.
Yeah,
It would have
that
been
would have
cool.
been cool. That would have been like, all
yeah
right,
because I
cool.
feel
We can
like
have
shit would have actually
battle of the
started.
sexes type shit.
Well, you would have had so much ammunition to use if both of them showed up. Like,
Yeah,
because three of them, odds are, one of them was gonna be like that. Was gonna be all
100%,
rambunctious and shit.
100%. One of
So
them was
Like,
gonna be
whoa,
like,
shorty,
well,
whoa, shorty, chill
let's
out.
hold on now. Let's think
Miles would
about
have been
this.
like, Miles would have been like, let me tell you how it really is.
All right, I'm gonna listen to you, and then I'm gonna tell you why you're wrong. All right, so hit
And
him with
then
one of them.
I was about to piggyback off that so quick, boy. I was about to
There was a moment where I thought you were going to, and I was like, oh fuck, here we go. And then
Nah,
you did it,
nah.
and I was like, oh
because
fuck,
like she was
She wasn't
too
on that
too
type of
chill.
time. She wasn't on that type of
nah,
time.
Yeah, she
nah.
wasn't. Yeah.
She didn't come in with that
Hmm.
type of energy. She came in with a very, hey, I'm
Yeah.
Asher. Not
Yeah,
like,
like
oh,
she
I'm
was.
the baddest bitch
She was
in here.
cool.
What's good? Like,
See, so going forward when we do our shit, them the kind of females we need. And I got some people like
ratchet bitches.
I'm
yes.
the one.
Ratchet.
I'm reaching out. I'm reaching out to different ones.
No, so
It's the
I'm
ones
gonna
who want to
start
come
reaching
on.
out too. I'm gonna start reaching out too. And
Okay.
I got some ratchet assholes for that shit, bro.
Yeah, bring
Like
some
from the sip. Like
rat
from the sip.
Cardi B bitches in
Yes,
here.
from the SIP.
From the
Cardi
sip.
B.
From
Oh
the SIP.
shit.
Yes, bro. They from the SIP.
Miles, he said
I
from the
got
sip.
even in the army though. Even in the army.
Oh yeah, there's some ratchet bitches in there. I'm like, yeah, you're an
Yeah.
S
From
one bitch.
Mississippi. Oh
Like
Yeah.
shit.
you're definitely from S1. Like shorty's out here. You work in S1.
Hey, you either from S1, you a 92 Alpha or a Yankee.
Hey,
Sorry, you know they is.
I'm a 92 Alpha.
I'm a 92 Alpha too, fool. Yeah, bro,
Well,
100%. They or cooks. Oh my god, I hate bro.
I hate
God
Cooks.
damn, I hate cooks, bro.
It's
Damn.
Blakely's fault. It's Blakely's
It's
fault.
Blakely's fault. It ain't even Blake. It's just
Like
the
it was
host, bro.
just he was
They
petty for no reason, bro. Like sometimes he
hey.
had too much. Like it was like you're
So
doing
this the
too
nigga
much.
that they said was my dad. Fool. When I tell you,
Then it was
this nigga
OD.
blamed me for everything. So I was the what's it called? The PG. Fool. When
Or the
I tell you this
PL.
man blamed me for everything, it was some girls. They got it's like fucking 2 o'clock in the morning. They was drunk, right?
Yeah, yeah.
And
You were the student first. I was the
yeah, the
PG, and
student
they
first. Yeah,
fucked
you
us
were the
up.
PG. I was the student first. They
They
called
fucked us up
everybody
like shit.
outside. Everybody get out. Even the dudes. Man, we get out there. He said, Johnson, how the fuck you let this happen? I'm sorry.
And then they asked me because you're like, I don't know, because then okay, let me ask the PGs. Then they're asking us, and we're like,
I'm like, bro, what did you want me to do, Justin? It's like I got one. No, I had two. No, I had one female PG at the time. I had one female PG. So like, I was a student first, so that's like the first sergeant or whatever. And then they was my they was my platoon sergeants, you know, and shit.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
So this nigga like, I think I had one female platoon sergeant PG at the time, and he went to her and he was just like, "What did you do about it?" She was like, "Well,